You're live.
They'll be coming around the mountain when they come.
Live from New York. Okay,
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
11. There's
Hey,
one.
Trina. Can you guys hear us today? Just doing a mic check. Good.
Hello, Marcia. Hello, Lauren.
April's here.
Lauren's here. Linda's here.
Linda's here. You guys don't know what I went through picking out prizes for this drawing. So we really mixed it up today. What you're looking at on the screen right now is one of them. It is all resin.
Hello, Carol Ann.
Hi,
Kathy.
Kathy. Hi, Diane. So what we're going to do to keep everybody's attention tonight is we're going to give one prize away after each pour. So, oh, what's that chat screen going to give us? Pain tonight. There it goes. Hey, Beth. I know ATD is on every night at this time, so there's just no way around it. This is like the perfect time for us to do it. Pick and choose, I guess, right? Thank you, Carol Ann.
Stephanie is awake because of her alarm. South African greetings.
Must be Monday. Live from North Carolina. It's Monday Night Live. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take this away.
Welcome, Lauren. Hopefully you'll enjoy the live show. We got Monterey from Bastrop, Texas.
Carol Ann, we're 20 miles north of Raleigh, closer to the Virginia border. Hi, Bev. Hi, Ruby Rescue. Oh, Ruby's Rescue. So you want to see last week's paintings? Because Alan already informed me that we have to show those.
We have Katrina Welch joining us. No relation that we know of.
Yeah. Okay.
Carol from Marble Falls, Texas. Carolyn says her hubby is from Asheville.
Here's Alan's pour from last week.
Good day from Melbourne, Australia. Hello, Leonie.
He got some beautiful metallic golds showing in that. But it dried nice. That's definitely one to resin.
Mary's watching from a hospital room. Hope you're okay, Mary. Hello, Virginia.
And then we did this waterfall metallic. See the blue? Oh, I can't tip it so you can see the purple. But it goes blue and purple. It's kind of neat, actually.
We got Jen from New York and BJ from Texas.
And then here was the big dirty pour.
Hello, Nina. Denisha, welcome.
I love the cells in this one.
Cat wants to know, how'd you do the waterfall?
I just started at one end of the canvas and just picked it up and let it flow. I didn't do circles. I kind of went back and forth like a zigzaggy.
Kim, welcome, John. Lauren says, we're incredible. I don't know about incredible, but glad we inspire you. That's one of the reasons that we're here.
We try. And this was the reverse swipe The webcam just loves to focus. And I had one, Nina. Is Nina here? Because she said it gave her a migraine and I felt really bad.
Yeah, Judy from Arkansas. And
But look, Trina, the orange showed up.
Virginia wants to know, I'm not getting cells. What am I doing wrong?
It could have a lot to do with paint consistency and maybe you're over tilting. Sometimes when you tilt too much, your cells just go stringy.
Okay, I saw a question there. Brenda wants to know, what's the difference between a swipe and a reverse swipe?
Well, a swipe is when you take, let me show you for instance. I'll just use this as an example. A swipe is when you pull the white paint or black paint, whatever color you're swiping with, down the canvas. And the canvas has paint already on it. The reverse swipe is putting the white around a flip cup and then pulling it over. We're not so much sandwiching it, we're encasing it. So it's pretty much swiping that white over and then moving it around so the cells pop up through the color, through the white. All right.
Okay, Kat wants to know, what varnish do you use to make your painting shiny?
That is resin on that one I just showed, but normally I would use Liquitex gloss varnish, or you can use Minwax water-based polyacrylic. So I'm starting out tonight with a flip and drag. I did a poll on my page and asked everybody what did they prefer to watch. And actually flip and drags were 42%. So that's what we're going to start out with tonight. I can't read the chat screen at all from here.
Virginia wanted to know, did you make a video of the waterfall? And
I do have, not that one. That one was from our live last week, Virginia, but this is one of the waterfall ones here.
Brenda wants to know, how long do your pours take to dry before you can varnish them?
Well, I let my paintings dry about 2 or 3 days, and then I move them to what I call a curing rack. And I let them sit there for 2 weeks before I even touch them.
Yeah.
And then they'll get the powder, baby powder put on them, and I tap it off, and I let them sit for a day or two so that it has time to absorb all that silicone. Then I brush them off, wipe them down, spritz them with water, wipe it again, let it dry a little bit. Then I do the same thing with alcohol and wash the whole painting down with alcohol to clean the rest of the silicone off. And that preps it for varnish.
We want to welcome Realistic. Great to have you with us.
It's Sky.
Kat wants to know, is resin difficult to work with?
How come this is on fire? Does this sound better now?
Hello, Linda from Australia.
I just plugged the Yeti in. It was unplugged.
People wants to know, why do you have to let them cure? Why? How do you?
Because you want your paint to be dry all the way through, because sometimes on the surface it can be dry, but under here in the canvas itself, it could still be wet. And if you varnish it too soon, you have a tendency to have that lift off the canvas or crack.
Brenda wants to know, do you have a video of the curing process and then varnishing?
Those are all in my tutorials. If you go to my playlist and click on the tutorials, everything is there from start to finish. I think there's 12 tutorials on there.
Can you resin? Leonie wants to know, can you resin over a painting that is already varnished?
Yes, you can. You can resin over any type of varnish. I've done it. It works fine.
Nina just said, thank you for the video and getting rid of the silicone that floats to the top. answer all of her questions.
Good. Okay. So I gotta be really careful shaking these because last night I was shaking a black one and the top wasn't on all the way. So my carpeting is all black now.
Hello, Patty Ann. Glad you could join us.
I think I underestimated how much paint I needed on this canvas. Alan's thinking what he wants to do tonight. Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not feeling inspired.
I see the steam coming off the top of your head. We didn't get to do what he wanted to do this weekend because we had rain. So that video is going to be coming soon, I promise. But we have to do it outside, so.
Hello, Elena. Glad you could join us. Kat wants to know, have you ever poured resin to look like geodes?
Geodes? No. I haven't. Erica from Artist Till Death does some. She just did a beautiful geode, freeform, that she just used resin.
Hello, Mary from Virginia. Thank you for joining us.
And don't forget, guys, if you want to get that Stone Coat art resin, the code is still below in the description box.
Never said good sound.
Yeah, I turned the mic on.
Brenda wants to know, what other YouTubers do you watch for inspiration?
I watch Ann Osborne. She's a definite. Mixed Media Girl. I watch Heather Bright. She's my buddy. I watch Mylene. Is Mylene here? I didn't see Mylene. I watch, let's see, Artist Till Death, but that's more for resin. I have my favorites.
BJ is asking, so you're just pouring white paint?
This is a white base paint. This is the only paint that I add water to. And the only reason I do is because I want it to flow off the canvas when I'm moving it. If your paint's too thick, it's not going to flow.
Kathy says she just got the handleless blow dryer. Do you use the cool setting or the low setting?
You want to use the cool setting if you're going to blow paint around so you don't get a skin. And don't stay in one spot too long. So as you know, I will go ahead and spray my cup with the WD-40 silicone spray.
Angela Stanley has joined us, and Dolly from New York.
It's not to create cells. This is just, I use this on flip and drags just to release the paint. So if you wipe it in, rub it in, it keeps the paint from sticking to your cup.
And that's one of the things I forgot to do last week.
Yes, you did.
I sprayed the cup, but I did not spread it around.
You don't have to rub it in when you're doing what you did last week. I only do it for the flip and drags where I rub it in. Okay, so I already have some colors in mind on this one because I was thinking about this for a few hours. And I want to try a couple of metallics. So I want to base this one more metallic-y. And of course, one will be the Blue Flash.
Ian Sterner wants to know, can you add craft acrylic paint to resin, or do you need to use pigments?
You don't have to use pigments. You can use paint, but let me tell you, do not put more than 10%, or you're going to end up with marshmallow, and your resin will seize up on you and get hard. So if you're going to use paint, let's say I'm doing, I showed this last week, but I'll show it again. Let's say you're using a 1 ounce cup. Hand me a tube of paint now. Just any tube, doesn't matter. Okay, so that would be that much resin, 1 ounce. If you're going to use tube acrylics, don't put any more than that. All that is a little dot on my pinky. That's all you should need to tint your resin, is that tiny little bit for this little bit. Because the more you add, the thicker your resin's going to get. And if you leave it setting, it's going to seize up and get hard. And you won't be able to use it.
Lulu's asking, how about an open cut pour with a drag? Trina, of course, is rooting for orange.
Of course.
Way to go, Trina.
Actually, Trina, I was going to use the red ochre. Or how about if we compromise and go terracotta?
And Deborah says, I always underestimate the amount of paint. How long before that becomes easier?
You can use the chart they have on Art Resin's website for paint, but I always add 2 ounces because you never know on your sides. You want to make sure you have enough paint to flow over. And if you're wasting paint, pick it up and put it on a ceramic tile, put it on some photo paper, and that way you're making skins with it. You're not really wasting it.
Carolyn wants to know, Carolyn says, Deborah, see, I always get too much paint. I too wonder how long it will take. So
I'd rather have too much than not enough.
Angela wants to know, did you try the butterfly challenge from ATV?
I did not try it. I thought about it for a week because I was going to do 2 canvases, paint half of a butterfly on one side and then put the other canvas on top of it and smash it down. But I just didn't have time. So I'm going to start out with a little bit of black. And I always tell everybody when you're doing a flip and drag, don't use more than 1 tablespoon of each color, or you're going to have too much paint on your canvas.
Okay. Barbara's asking, when you're using the Stone Coat metallic powders, do you mix them with paint or just the resin?
I have never mixed them with paint. I only mix them with resin. You could put them in the paint. Wouldn't hurt.
Hey, Nate has joined us. Hello, Nate.
Hey, Nate.
Okay, Marcia wants to know when you're going to be doing the butterfly.
I've been thinking about it. I may attempt it sometime this week.
So she's teasing you guys. She's saying, you got to check out the videos this week.
I always tease. Okay, so what I have in my cup is only about the height of my pinky. So a little over 1/4 inch. And I'm just going to flip that right in the middle.
Okay, Caroline says, I see a lot of people pouring on dry canvas and watch all the beautiful edge bits roll under and disappear.
Yep, they fold over. You can either lay white or black first, or I've seen some people mist it with water, but I still don't think that would make it flow over. And you really don't want that water on your canvas. So all my paint has gone to the bottom. These are not good push pins to poke holes with, by the way. So what I want to do now is make sure the suction is released. And I'm just going to glide on top of that white paint.
Good evening, Sherry. Glad you could join us.
Oops, I got a little bit too much there. So let that set for a minute and let it flow together. I have a couple of bare spots I need to fix, or my canvas hit the my cup hit the canvas.
Patty's like, I'm on this side of the screen screaming, no, don't tip it anymore.
Do you know how many people I yell at when I watch? Like, why did you do that? It's different when you're doing it than when you're watching it. So,
okay, Donna's got a question. I was mixing titanium and white with the glue all medium, and the paint seized up to a glob. What happened?
ooh, what kind of white was it?
It's a titanium white.
Well, titanium white is just a color.
Right.
But we need to know what brand. And if it was an acrylic. I've never had that happen.
Okay. Deborah wants to know what is your favorite use for skins?
Jewelry, necklaces, and I do make some bracelets. I just got some earring bezels, so those will get done too.
Monica's joining us. She said first time checking in.
Yay.
Really enjoy your Monday Night Lives. Welcome, Monica.
And if you're watching and you don't know how to chat, it's down here.
Sherry wants to know, did you get all your black paint cleaned up?
Well, let's just say we have a pretty leopard carpet over here, because my carpet is like creams and brown variegated, but now it has nice black puddles, speckies. Okay, so I think I got that where I want it.
Big cells are coming. Nate. Yeah, right, Nate. I'm unfamiliar with the chat button. Where is it again?
Am I pointing on the right side? Because remember, we thought we were backwards last week. We found so many things that we were so stupid last week. Somebody said, I have the sound off, but did she really use Downy White? And I'm like, no, I didn't. And I was answering her. She's got the sound off. She couldn't hear me.
Chrissy says, I'm always lurking, but thought I would say hi. Love you.
Thank you.
Gwen says she loves your art. And she's saying hello from South Alabama. Nate says opposite side.
Opposite side. Okay, so we need to point over here then, right? Oh, and while you're over here, if you guys want to get in on the drawing for Wednesday for the sponsors, there's the little $sign button there for Super Chat. If you want to make a donation to the channel, your name will get entered in the drawing on Wednesday for Wednesday. And it's going to be whoever wins gets their choice of what painting they want from all of my videos. If I have it, I will resin it and you will own it. I'm not picking it for you. I'm going to let you pick.
Okay. Mary says it's okay. Everything can be art, even carpet.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the reasons we put carpet out here, so that we wouldn't ruin the floor.
Okay. Cheryl Powell wants to know, do you put anything on the painting after the paint dries?
I varnish them or resin them. Now, if you're using a different medium, because I use the glue, but if you're using the Liquitex gloss medium, or any gloss medium for that fact anyways, you may not have to varnish them, but you really want to put something on to protect them, because they do get dusty and dirty.
Okay. Brenda's asking, how much do you have to donate to be in the drawing?
Minimum, I think, is $1.99, I think.
That's viewer's choice.
Yep, viewer's choice. And you can also do it through my PayPal link below if you don't want to do it on here. But so far we have, I think, 29 sponsors for the past 3 months that are entered. And for each time that you donate, I put another entry in. So yeah, Nate, you've got 3.
Camille says, hello, Christina. Love your painting because they're different.
There's so many cool bits in here that I really don't want to fuss with it too much.
D. Robin says, I must be OCD or something. Somebody else that we know that's OCD here?
Yeah, I'm really OCD. When I say I'm going to clean my studio, Alan's like, yeah, okay. Because because it will never be the way that I want it.
She cleans her studio like I do yard work.
What's that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, Diane wants to know, could I do this in my garage with the southern heat and humidity in Nashville?
You could. I have an air conditioner out here, and we had the garage insulated, so it doesn't get too hot in here. We even insulated the garage door, so cut it way back. I mean, you could, before you couldn't even sit out here, and now I have it at about 77.
She also said, do I have to dry them in AC? I have a bunch of painting products coming from your Amazon store.
You want to be careful because sometimes when it's too hot, it can do some funky stuff to your paintings. And if it's too cold, it'll crack them. So
We've experienced that.
I would suggest if you're going to paint out in your garage, maybe take them in the house to dry. They're going to dry in a day or two anyways. And you're probably not going to paint like 30 paintings in one day. So just get yourself a shoe rack and take it in the house and put them on the shoe rack so you have just one area.
Brenda wants to know, have you ever tried the mallet smash like Anne?
I did.
Last name.
Ann Osborne. I did try that mallet smash. I didn't do so great. Everybody has their niche, you know. That's not one of mine.
Barbara says, I'll be so glad when I'm at my own happy place so I can use all my new toys like the airbrush.
Yeah.
I love your work.
Just remember, guys, if you're using the airbrush, to hold it like a pencil and go in at an angle. Because if you're going to go straight in, you're going to get a hole.
Trina's asking, have you ever seen Priscilla Batzel work?
I have seen Priscilla. I think her technique is awesome. I got a few ideas from her, like, you know, picking up a dirty cup, pour, and scooping out the paint's already mixed and putting it on canvas and doing like flower petals. So I might try that next week. I've got a lot of things on my list of things that I want to try.
Shania made it. Hello all. Welcome, Shania. If I'm pronouncing it, I hope.
Shania Luckett. Yeah. It's probably not pronounced that way. Okay. One and done. There's your close up.
It's a little orange in there, Trina.
That's terracotta.
It's orange to me. Beth is asking, have you poured on 3D items?
I have not. Well, I did a base, but of course, you know me with my colors, it was a little too dark, so I need to re-pour that.
Avalon has joined us for Oregon.
Hey, does anybody know if Mixed Media Girl hit her 100,000 today?
They're all loving it. Trina says no.
She didn't hit it yet? Darn. She's so close. She was doing Stone Coat Countertops today in her kitchen. So she said that she'd be back later, but
Trina says she needs about 400 or so.
She's so close. Hopefully she'll get it tonight if she does it live.
Okay.
You're up next, Tootsie. But we're going to do one prize next.
Meg says she used the site to order oil last week, but I'm still having a hard time to get cells. She said her paint is too thin.
Yeah, you don't want your paint thin. Watch my paint mixing video again. The last one that I did, I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Caroline says, what was her name again?
Mixed Media Girl. Marcy.
Little Movement says, could you have a similar result with a straw?
Yes, you can use a straw, and you can use that tubing like you would put in aquariums, the rubber tubing. That way you can control which way you want to go. I would prefer that over a straw, I think.
Well, I have a surprise with that.
Why? Oh. Okay, guys, this is the first prize.
Okay, Brenda wants to know, was that a hospital bed pad you were using?
Yes, they are. And this is a washing machine tray. And I cut the cardboard that it comes in to fit in here because it has those grooves here that you can't balance anything on. So put your cardboard in there. See a bug.
Melania says the cleanest workspace in the land.
Well, that's my OCD, sorry. Prize number 1 is a one-of-a-kind original pendant. Let's see if I can get it close enough. This was made with one of my very first months of painting. It's one of the skins. It's an 18-inch chain. These are all our entries. There's lots of them in there.
Daddy's calling it a wee pad.
Yeah, wee pad. You can use puppy pads, but they do. Some of them have that treatment stuff in them that might stink. But
Brenda says, I'm guessing you can't make skins from the hospital pad.
they do peel off of here, but they peel off better off of a plastic tablecloth. But they do peel off of here. I'm peeling paint off of them all the time. Ellen, you want to come draw? You're next anyway. Make sure you show it to him.
Carol Ann, do you put the glue down the skins from the backside? I can't remember.
On the necklaces, the bezels, yes, I use E6000 glue.
Okay, the first name, Rose.
Put it up to the camera.
It's backwards.
For you, it is. For them, it's not.
I can't pronounce the last name. Molen.
Let me see.
Can't read your writing.
You can't read my writing. I can't read my writing either.
Beth knows Rose.
Beth knows Rose.
She's
No,
saying,
she's just
"Yay,
saying
Rose."
yay, Rose.
Okay. So Rose, if you watch this either live,
Spell the last name. M-O-N.
Monluau, or maybe it's Llau.
Manlu, maybe Manlu.
You have Rose's address?
No, so this is. I'm going to put that in the description when we get done with this video. That anybody that won needs to send me an email to ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com. Put that with her name. Thank you. Pick a canvas, Alan. It's your turn.
Okay, guys, I need some inspiration. I need some help. We need to know what you would like me to do tonight.
Are you going to do
I have done a dirty pour.
We've done a bottle bottom.
Bottle bottom and a flip cup.
And a floating cup.
A floating cup. Brenda says waterfall pour.
Trina wants you to dip. Paula's calling out colors already. Ring pour, tree ring. Yeah, you haven't done a tree ring yet, Alan.
Should I go with a 14 by 14 canvas, or I guess it depends on what I'm going to do.
Trina's got her orange up there already.
Trina.
Peggy Ann said sandwich. You know the white with the little cup that we have?
No, I just ate dinner about an hour ago.
The little spray can cup top where you put the white around?
Nah.
No?
Angel wings? No, that. All right, guys. Now you're
remember,
issuing challenges.
This is only his fourth pour, so keep it simple. Nate says do a 30 by 30.
Nate, we still got, a 36 by 48 sitting out here that needs some inspiration added to it.
Dip as in tobacco or a roast beef sandwich. Yum.
I
Hi,
think
Tigers Fly.
Jen wants a swipe.
Maybe you could do swipes better than me, Al. I don't do swipes well.
Sandwich.
I think you should do a ring pour. It's be easier for you than to try something new.
No, maybe I should do a dish strainer pour.
I'm gonna do a strainer pour later.
And then I can claim it for my own.
There you go. You want it, or do you want your
No.
ice cube tray?
No.
No? Okay. All right, so do a ring pour then.
Okay, so we've had some colors called out already.
Yes.
We will try a ring pour.
Blue, yellow, white, green. We had red and silver. We had orange. The sandwich pour is putting white, then your flip cup, and then surrounding that with white. But what we use is like a beer bomb cup. But I improvised and used the top of a spray can that has the little hole in the inside. I have a video out there of doing that. Blue and orange, red, sage, teal, coral. Our chat stream flashes off and on, guys, so we're trying to get caught up. I don't know why it does that.
So many colors. So
it's
many
completely
colors.
blank to us right now. Come on, screen. It's not coming back this time. Oh, there it is.
Back. And there it goes.
There it goes.
Teal and coral.
String gel. I have not tried string gel. I don't know what it is. Little Lulu. I did that painting, Little Lulu. The lilac with the Q-tips. I did that one that the Sherpa has on her channel.
Geez, I don't want to use these expensive paints.
You can use whatever you want, Alan. They're all full. If they're not full, they're close to full. Nate says sage, brown, Naples, yellow, teal. That Naples yellow and the teal is so beautiful together. Purple, yellow, green, red, white. Mary says orange, coral, hot pink, light pink, and white. We need to mix up some coral paint. I gotta make some tomorrow. I have to mix that one. I don't have that in the tube.
Okay, so I've got Brilliant Magenta, Artist Lofts, Grumbacher's Prussian Blue, Lucas's Indigo Blue, Artist Loft Bright Yellow. I think we need maybe two more colors.
I'm not helping at all.
You're
I'm gonna be useless.
not helping.
I'm gonna go get my useless shirt on.
You got a shirt that says, I'd rather be painting?
I have that.
Or
I'd
pouring.
rather be pouring. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a t-shirt that says, I arted. I wear those when I go to Michael's.
I'm going to go with Lucas Mauve.
Don't get too many colors, you'll get mud.
We like mud.
No, I don't like mud.
Okay, just mix 12 colors of 35.
Yeah, my hand gets tired. I think I did 8 last night just to fill up some bottles, and my hand was sore. But then again, I was doing resin twice, yesterday and today.
So this is an 11 by 14 canvas.
Hi, Ruby. Thank you.
And I'm going to go with a 7-ounce cup.
I'd use a paper cup so you can pinch it. That's fine. That one right there is fine. We save all our cups from when we get drinks.
Okay.
So you're gonna spray it first because all those have silicone, so you might as well spray your cup first. Thank you, Nate. Nate's got another entry into the drawing.
You go, Nate. Laura said this is her first live as well.
I know it. Welcome to everybody if this is your first time. You don't have to rub it in.
Okay. Now, for the base paint.
You don't have to use a base paint. You can start with white if you want, but you don't have to. You might want to use it for separating some of those colors, though, so that you don't get too muddy.
If I'm going too slow, I'm sorry, guys. I get yelled at every week, so.
I don't yell at you. They do. They yell at you.
Welcome, Roxanne. Glad you could join us. She said it's her first live. Brenda wants to know the deadline for the drawing.
I already have everybody in, but if you want to join, I can throw your name in there.
Got a lot of virgins here tonight, according to Patty.
That's a good one, Patty Ann. Alan was a virgin before he started pouring.
I'm still a virgin.
Brenda said she's never ever tried pouring paint yet, so go as slow as you want, she said. Yes, Carol Ann, it's for subscribers. If you were on our live chat last Monday, if you put anything on the chat board, your name was automatically on there. And then whoever left a message in the comments, I put their name in there too. We do so many giveaways because our channel's growing so fast. We're already at 24,000. So it's just like, I told Alan, maybe the next drawing we'll wait till 30, and then we're going to go from 30 to 50. And then we're going to have a really good drawing for 50. Yeah, I've been pretty sure I put your name in, Carol Ann. I can't check. There's too many in there. Yep, if you were on last week, you're automatically in there. Is it because I'm awesome, Trina, or is it because nobody has anything better to do on Monday
nights?
Yes, Carol Ann. We were all pretty chatty last week.
Brenda, don't be afraid about pouring paint.
I've used, April, honest to God, I did a painting with 18 colors once, a dirty pour, and it came out beautiful. I believe that was the, it was crazy Southwestern colors, turquoises and oranges and browns. It was just.
You sure it wasn't the ferret and the mantle?
No, it was not the ferret.
Okay. So I got my paints in here.
Okay.
I'm not going to stir.
Do you want to lay paint down first so that it's
I think I should.
You can do black, or you can't use that one.
Base.
Now be careful, that top's not on all the way.
Yeah. Good use for Folgers cans. Coffee.
Aw, that's cute, Brenda, that you
What was
watched. Your 2-year-old grandson is watching too. He loves it. I know, Sherry. I have to film tomorrow, so that's why I have so much paint mixed up anyways.
I'm making a mess.
That's okay. It's a little thicker, isn't it, than normal?
It is. But that's why we have the wee pads down.
Yeah, that's why we have wee pads. I have probably, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 104 bottles of paint on my wall. So, if that's any clue as to how many bottles we need to shake.
No, there's a bug on the wee pad.
I killed it.
No, you didn't.
Is it still alive? Thank you, Stephanie.
He wants to become
I hope
art.
you guys are thinking about what painting you're going to want if you win. Best way to do it is if you've seen the recent ones, you're good. But if you wanted to see some of the older ones, go to my Etsy shop and look there. I really need to do some photography and get some paintings up on Etsy and clear out what's on Etsy. Thank you, Laura.
We almost got the paint to the edge. Probably didn't use enough paint. Somebody making fun of me?
No, Shelly's
Good.
like 104 bottles of paint on the wall, and then she goes 102.
Okay, so now we got our base paint. I'm covered in white.
Just yeah, just dump them and get it in there. That's what I do. It's just not worth it. We go through a lot of gloves. Alan, do you get paint on the back of the canvas from tipping?
Absolutely.
The canvas part? I never checked your canvases, so I don't know. Nina, no, it doesn't, but I will check that. Thank you, Kathy.
Okay, so we have the base paint down now.
Are you ready? I will just direct you to get you started, but that's it. Then you're on your own. I use painter's tape, but you can use masking tape. I just find the painter's tape is easier to get off than the masking tape, because mine stays on until I'm done varnishing and whatever I'm going to do to finish it. Even resin, I just leave the tape on. Are you doing a waterfall?
That's what I thought we were going to do.
A ring pour is just a ring pour. You just pour it in little rings. Do you want to do a waterfall?
No, let's try the waterfall.
Okay. So you gotta bend your cup here. No, here.
We got it bent.
Pinch it. There you go. Get closer to your canvas, you're gonna splatter. Hi, Mylene. You're not too late, honey. Oh no, rings. No. Just gonna pour. Just pour.
Pour.
In the middle. Just pour.
I don't want to pour in the middle.
What are you doing?
I'm pouring.
It's his first time, guys. Good night, Trina.
I'm going to create a new technique.
Yeah, you're gonna get mud that way, darling.
Mud?
Yeah, and you're making the camera go in and out of focus doing that. So I would start back at the top and let it flow through that yellow. Stay in one spot and just let it pour. You're going to get mud. You keep doing that. There you go. Your other colors will come out. It's the wiggle. He's doing a ribbon waterfall. That looks cool. Yeah, that's not a ring pour. Carol's letting you know that.
Thank you, Carol.
You're going off the edge, so set your canvas down. There you go. How much paint you got left in there?
Well, not a lot.
Lost my chat screen again. Gotta love YouTube.
It may not be YouTube now. Don't blame
There it is.
Don't blame the.
All right, so just stretch it out, I guess.
Well, the question is, what do I do with that excess paint? I really don't want to
Mary
lose
says,
these.
it looks cool, Alan, and it's not just the meds they have me on. I think if you stretch this out just right, it's actually gonna look pretty cool. Almost angel wings, yep. If you would have put white in the bottom of that cup, you probably would have got a little bit of wing action.
There is white in the bottom of the cup.
Brenda wants to know, do you enjoy this, Alan?
It takes my mind off other things. Yes, I do.
His big boss from Italy is here this week, so this is his stress relief tonight. It's a purple eggplant.
It's a twister.
It's Allen. That's how he spells his. Sandra, yes, I do tape the backs of the canvases. I'll show you on the next pour how I do it.
I could flip it over and show her.
I don't think you want to do that.
Kind of a unique.
Are you going to leave some white negative space?
I am.
Got a lot of paint still on there.
Where?
Right where you poured it. Take some off that edge up there. Maybe a little. I'm not going to tell. Never mind. I'm not telling you anything.
I'm creating a new technique. Don't know what it's called.
He's creating a new technique. Watch it. Someone will steal your idea. Just get it open. No, go a little more and then bring it back. That's what I would do. Just, you want that one line done. Ruby says the yellow looks like wavy hair. I do, Elena. I took art classes for years, but not like this. We did just plain oil painting and printing and pottery, and it was just kind of mix of everything. We never did anything like fluid acrylics, but and then I went to school to be a hairdresser, so I learned my color wheel twice. So that does come in handy when you know your color wheel. Sometimes I do re-gesso. If the paint has texture that I'm pouring over, I will re-gesso it.
We got a lot of paint on this edge here. I don't want to lose the yellow, but
It's all you, dude. You can do it yourself. You're a big boy. Paula says it looks like Trump.
Trump. It's a mess.
Hey, we don't badmouth our president.
Not.
I like it.
Sound waves.
I like it. Is that what you're going to call it? Sound waves?
Yeah.
You're going to leave it just like that? You're not going to pull anything out with a skewer or anything?
I don't like that edge corner.
Brenda
here.
says to turn the purple towards you to see the face of Trump.
But, so where is his hair?
Well, I think you poured most of it off. Carolyn says, you tried, Alan, and that's what counts.
Well, I've always preached, don't be afraid of the paint. Paint's not going to hurt you. You might make a mess. Might have to be a pour over, but don't be afraid of the paint.
Why'd you take your gloves off? You got to clean your bottom of your canvas off and move that.
We use lots of gloves here.
You know what? We have, what, 30 boxes of gloves?
Big bald spot. Did I get my head in the mirror or in the camera?
No one will see your bald spot. That's probably going to take a good 3 days to dry because there's still quite a bit of paint on there. And I don't think it will crack. We have just the right temperature out here, so it shouldn't crack. You didn't torch it down.
I did not torch it. Are we looking for some cells? I didn't airbrush it either.
Thank God. Shelly says she saw your head. Did you see his bald spot, Shell?
There is no bald spot.
Your thin circle in the back.
Wait till you see the pop that's coming out of here.
There, yeah, Rod. Thought it looked like Hillary. Well, if it falls down a few times, it would. All right, let's not get political.
Let's keep the politics out of it.
Yep, keep the politics and religion out of it. Thank you, Holly, and welcome. Which glue did you have next to the yellow? The indigo? Yeah, it's the Lucas Indigo.
Yes.
Lucas Trill. And you want to show them the bottle? Those I get at Jerry's Artorama. You show the bottle. This is what Lucas Trill looks like if you order it. Yes, enough politics on TV and on Facebook. That's all I ever see.
Okay, to the drying rack. But I'll let you get a little closer look.
You guys are looking to buy canvas. Jerry's has it on sale this week. It's the Creative Inspirations canvases. I think it's the 8x10s and the 11x14s that are on sale for $8 something for, I think it's a 6-pack.
And that is why Tina lets me use level 1 canvases.
I don't know if I'd ever let you use a gallery rack.
No.
I'm not mean.
Thank you, Shelly. She likes the colors.
Clean up your mess.
Do I have to?
Yes. Got anything good there to pull?
In there.
No, I don't want to do it yellow. You know, I watch YouTube most of the day just to get away from the news because it's just so disturbing lately. Good job. That's okay.
Where's my white?
Huh?
For my white.
Did you put white in the bottom of that cup? You never showed up, did it?
Maybe when it dries.
Maybe when it dries. I doubt it. Look it over. Time for another drawing. Let's do the ring. You can be Vanna White on this one.
So what we have here, minus the hair, of course, is a bracelet that Tina has made with some of her skins. I don't know if you can see that.
And it has resin.
These are random drawings. I'm not peeking.
Now remember, if you're out of the country, we'll do a PayPal instead of prize. So if you're here and you know you're out of the country, let me know so we can pull another name.
We have Liz KB.
Liz KB. Yep, Liz KB.
Okay. So Liz, when you see this video,
You
please
wanna see
contact
close
us.
up again?
Okay.
Those are all little skins in there. Okay. Grab that thing. I warmed your seat up for you because you warmed it up for me last time. Yes, guys, it's time for a strainer pour.
Sherry wants to know, how did your resin pours go?
I have 5 in the bun rack right now they have their second coat. They came out great. Oh, I already hung it in the house. The one that I did, the video, I already have it hanging in my living room.
You gonna get it?
You can go get it if you want. It's on the mantle.
Next to the ferret.
Yeah, next to the ferret. I did this painting last year. It was a 24 by 36. And we had it above our bed for a long time. It's just a flip cups, just a plain old pour. Well, we put it in the living room above the fireplace because we took the TV down and put it somewhere else. And the way I have it turned right now, it looks like a ferret and it's wearing a scarf. It's actually funny. Dollar General had them. Yeah, Big Lots. And you can get them in my Amazon shop. I think you get 4 for $9 something. So there's my resin pour.
That was your first one.
That's my one that I did the video on. And I went back and watched the video. And I did the flip and drag. I should have left it and just pushed it out with the heat gun, because then I went back in and put more stuff in it. But I should have just left it because when I was watching the video, I'm like, why did I not stop there? So a lot of people say, why did you, stop. But we don't see it. You guys see it before we see it. And that's with any artist. Okay, so I'm going to put, I think I'm going to just do black around the edges here. I'm going to get that bug. I got him. That's the one thing that's bad about working out here.
Caroline says Jeff is doing a freeform geode tonight.
Oh, he's doing one?
Lori, hello. Thank you for joining us from Northern Canada. Northern Canada, is that like the North Pole?
Okay. You guys want to pick some colors?
Okay. Rick was asking, where did you find the findings for the bracelet?
That bracelet that we just showed. Let me show it if I can. I got these from Hobby Lobby.
I was close, Lori. She says she's in Whitehorse, Yukon, 12 hours from the North Pole, Alaska.
Wow, that's cold up there.
Not this time of year, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
And Jeff is mega talented. And
Sage
then
and
geos.
here. I got to compromise on the sage. I got to go olive green. I don't have a sage.
We got a sage and lavender. We got a royal blue from Tammy. Bonte says, I've said that on a lot of videos. Why didn't I leave it?
Closest to royal blue would be Prussian blue.
Lori said 90 degrees today.
No, I see. That's not bad. That 90's not bad. It's everything
In
over.
Alaska.
Oh, in Alaska. Wow.
She's in the Yukon. Peacock pearl, Prussian blue, Naples yellow. Stephanie saying silver blue, any shade, purple. You're another call for purple.
I want that.
Okay, Marilyn wants to know, what did you use for the tops on the bracelet?
The paint skin. They're paint skins. Do you know when I pick up the paint and put it on there? That's what I made that
Did you
out.
seal it with something?
I sealed it with resin, yeah. You can buy the little glass cabochons that go on top. Peacock pearl. I need a contrast color, something dark. What did you say?
Red.
No, I'm not doing red.
You
You need to learn color wheel. What is a geode?
Marlene's watching while she's eating. Carolyn wants to know, what is a geode?
It's a rock formation. Like if you cut a rock in half, if it's full of amethyst, it's just the layers of different colors with the crystals. Just Google geode. You'd be amazed at some of the beautiful geodes you'll see.
Mary says, how about pearl?
Pearl doesn't show up for me for
She's
some
saying,
reason.
black and gold. Purple, something glittery.
I need something purple. I agree. So let me throw.
Copper or bronze.
I can just do the plain old iridescent medium. That'll give it some shine. And then, sorry guys. I have metallic amethyst, but I think that might be too light. How about a bronze? What is it with these little bugs tonight? Did you have the back door open? Okay. I think that's good. So if you've been watching Art by Fars, and I'm sure you've been tagged in every one of those videos going around with her strainer pours, that's what we're going to do tonight. I've already done these before months ago, but I thought I would do one for you guys to show you how easy they are to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start.
What colors do you have again?
I have Naples yellow. I'm going to follow that with the bronze. Then I'm going to go with the Soho olive green. And then the Prussian blue from Grumbacher. It's one of my favorite colors.
You know, so if anyone's keeping count, I think we're at 97,000 paint on the wall. I don't hear anybody singing in the background.
No, you can't hear them see me anyway. And then I'm going to finish it with bronze. You don't want to use a ton of paint when you do these, but you do want to make sure that you have something covering your corners so that your paint won't fold over when you're tilting. So this is just a black paint without silicone in it that's mixed my regular way. I'll get them on. Usually Trina's my glove place. She's feeding her kitty yogurt. Okay. Oops, I better put that back in now. I'll forget.
We'll just build more black.
Did it land on the garage floor? No. Well, I don't know if it went under the rug. Is it easier to read it up there than down there?
It is.
It's easier for me to read it there. Okay, guys. Here we go. So this was a dirty pour.
So let's say you take one down and pass it around, like all the paint on the wall.
You guys are hilarious tonight.
Have you done an egg crate pour yet?
No, but I did that ice cube tray that has about 30 tubes in it. I've done a regular ice cube tray too that was these little like half a bubble rounded ones. So I want to wait till some of that paint comes out. It's still moving. I may have to put more black around that because I didn't, yeah, that'll work. I didn't put a ton of paint in the cup.
You do have the ice cube tray pour on a video.
Yes, I do. I
Martha said she's never seen an ice cube pour before.
I don't remember what video it was. It's a long time ago.
That was one of the earlier ones.
Yeah, we ended up resining that painting, hanging in our foyer. So when you take your strainer off, go straight up and quickly put your hand under so it doesn't drip. So right now it kind of looks like a medallion. And always let it set for a minute before you start tilting.
Elena said she saw someone do a candy mold pour the other day. I think Nate was suggesting that, wasn't he?
What? A candy mold?
Candy mold pour.
I need more black around it, I think.
Jellyfish.
I'm going to put more black around it to make it move better.
Roxanne says it's the first time she's seen a strainer before. Little Lulu says a beautiful medallion.
This just helps it flow. Because if I keep pushing it, the canvas, the paint's gonna fold over and I'm gonna lose all that brown, the browns that I put on the outside. Okay, that should work. That should work.
I want to know, would it have worked better if you had a black background before pouring?
I'm just afraid it would be too much paint, because if you want to stop when you get to a certain stretch, there's no going back.
Carolyn says, darn, use yellow or blur. Why always black? Blue, I think she meant.
I have a thing for black for backgrounds anyways. All right, so I want to get it back to the middle so then I can start pushing out those corners. It didn't go far enough.
I had that problem with my painting.
What, it didn't go far enough?
It didn't go far enough. Meg loves the colors. Sandra says that is very pretty. Ellen says, I follow your tip, put a little amount of paint, and I love the result in my negative space.
You could go even less, Mylene. I was watching your video and I'm like, when I saw you do that third round of colors, I was like, oh, no, 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 too much, too much. But it turned out beautiful. You did a great job.
Carolyn says, colors are pretty, looks like a quilt square. And Holly says, I love it, the black makes the colors pop.
I know, it's like, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to pour this off and just leave it like that, because I love that bleeding into the black there.
Madeline says, it reminds me of a peacock. Cindy says, I've watched your videos all day. You're very talented.
Thank you. I used to do that, just sit and watch YouTube videos.
Brenda says, looks like an animal.
I gotta wipe my hand a little. So what do you see in the painting? Because he didn't see anything. That's a first for him. So everybody got in, oh, look at this, look at this. There's like finding all kinds of things in the painting, and him and I just look at each other like, I didn't see that.
Diane wants to know, how long have you been doing the acrylic course?
Over a year.
Definitely talented.
Over a year, and about 400 paintings later, maybe.
Patty Ann says, buffering. Carolyn says, I seem to watch YouTube vids all day. Hubby likes to watch with me on my Kindle when we go outside to smoke. colors are great. That's one of the reasons I asked that question. Everyone has a different idea of what they actually see in the abstract art. I actually have a tile that Tina had used some excess paint and have it on my desk. And I asked the same question to a couple of my coworkers, and everyone saw something different. One person said they saw uh, the backside of a lady, her naked butt. Well, I saw two birds in the picture. You didn't see the butt. So that's one of the things that's unique about the forest is people will see different things.
Pareidolia, I think it's called. Something like that. Should I leave it?
Hello, Shirley. Kenny. It's bad.
Hi, Stephanie.
Leave it. Marilyn says I've never gotten seldom at Forest. I've used 3-in-1 oil and I've used WD-40.
Marilyn, you got to get some treadmill silicone or dimethicone. Guaranteed sells for sure. As long as your paint's not too thin.
Everybody's saying leave it. Love it.
I love how stuff goes out of those edges in the black like that.
Did you torch it?
I did torch it.
Shania, have a good evening. Join us again next Monday. A couple people are asking for the airbrush.
Oh. Okay, so for all of you that want to know about skins that have not seen this yet, I usually pick up interesting things on my runoff. This is photo paper. And just put it on there. Just like that. Because if I look real close, I have cells. And I'm sure if you watch Anne-Marie Ritterhoff, she does this all the time. Oops. Okay, let me do one more. I just love that Naples yellow with that blue there.
Sandra says she can't find the strainer, but she bought a hairdryer with an unusual fixture in it.
Oh, the air diffuser? Yeah. Okay. All right. Punch 2. Chiha. Chiha punch. Need another thing of baby wipes. The struggle is real, Alan. He's sitting here watching me struggle to get a baby wipe out with one hand. He's just looking at me.
Shirley says her son's been here all evening and I've been in heaven.
Okay.
Okay, Sandra says still haven't seen the back of the canvas and would like to know
Oh,
why
I'm
you
sorry. I'm doing that right now. Al, grab me my next canvas. Give me a 12 by 16. No. Next one. No. Next one. Yeah, it is. You can't tell, can you? What sizes they are just by looking at them, can you? I'm getting better at that, actually.
Carolyn wants to know, are you using cardstock to put that paint on?
It's some photo paper.
Maybe that's what they're-
I should have sprayed this first too. If you spray your strainer with the WD-40, it's much easier to clean up. This is gonna go in my wash bucket though. Felt like there was something hard in there. Maybe not. Cleanup's a breeze. Okay, guys.
You got another drawing?
We got another drawing. This is for the painting. I'll give you up close on the painting. This is resin.
Yeah, a couple people. Tammy Mae wants to know what kind of pad was that?
It's an adult underpad. I have them in my Amazon shop. The link's below the video. I have everything that I use in there. The torch, the pads, the washing machine trays, the bottles that I pour paint out of, the WD-40. I just added a bunch of stuff if you're doing resin work. I added a bunch of powders on there as well. The heat gun and my airbrush is on there. We sold so many airbrushes. I think we've sold like 60 airbrushes since we started, since April.
A couple. April wants to know, once you wash your stuff, what do you do with the paint water?
I pour it outside. I do not pour that stuff down my drains. I have a septic tank anyways. I wouldn't anyway.
Okay, ready for the next drawing?
There we go. I have some of those open, by the way.
Not yet, too.
There. There. Oh,
Okay, this is for this painting. And who do we have? We have Kimberly Cordell. So Kim, I don't know if Kim has joined us tonight.
I haven't seen any of them on tonight that have won.
But Kimberly, when you see that you've had your name drawn, if you would just contact Tina through her website.
Through live email.
Through her email, so we can get your address, and we will send this painting off to you right away.
And I think I'm going to do one more drawing for another necklace. One more.
You're going to do it after the last painting?
No, I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to do another necklace, guys. See if I can get it up closer.
That's another
It
skin.
won't focus though because of this, I bet. That's another skin with a resin finish. 18-inch chain. I'll pull this one. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Artifacts. She was here last week. So artifacts, contact me through my email, ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com. Take those. And I'm going to hang on to these names, guys. If you weren't polled, you'll already be in for the next one. I'm not going to check them. It's a lot of handwriting.
A lot of followers too.
Be careful what you set on. This is the resin coffin. Okay. What'd you do with that canvas? Oh, it's right behind you. Oh, nice. Oh, ding in it. Yeah, right there. Okay. When I prep my canvases, I put painter's tape along the back. And then I put my push pins in the corners. If you're lucky, you can hit a seam. I sometimes lift the tape up to see where it's at and try to hit it in there. And I use a tacking hammer to get them in all the way. And then I mist the back of the canvas with water and I let them dry so they're tight as a drum. And that's another thing too. After you do a painting, if it still looks a little saggy, sometimes you can still mist it and it'll tighten a little bit, but it's best to mist them before you paint.
Brenda's leaving us. She said her battery's almost out.
Thanks for
Good night,
joining
Brenda.
us. Okay. Keeps buffering, huh? He's crying. Nate, don't cry.
Brenda says she loves your tips. Carolyn said, congrats, whatever your name is.
Artifacts. I've seen her on here before. All right, guys, time for a dirty pour to end the night. I'm going to pick two colors and let you guys go from there. I've got my Prussian blue and my lime green.
So why do you choose those colors?
They just look good together. Except this time we should mix it up and put, I don't know, magenta. Yeah, magenta would be fun.
Nate suggested magenta. Tammy suggested copper. Paula says pearl. And Sandra wants to see a flip color. Stephanie is suggesting gold. Kendra is suggesting copper or worn penny.
I have this much worn penny left, and I don't have any more. I got to order some, but we'll use copper.
Deep magenta, light green. Patty Ann suggesting silver. Sandra says red. Shirley wants to know, how do you avoid the drip clods as the painting is dry?
You'll see me do this before I take it to the rack. I'll rub my finger underneath to get most of it off. That's why the painter tape comes in handy, because when you pull that off when you're done varnishing and or resining, it takes all that right off the edge. And here's another tip. I know a lot of you might finish the backs with paper, but I was told that paper doesn't let the moisture will get to the back of your painting. So if you're going to cover it, make sure it's some kind of paper that the air can flow through. Or if I were you, I would just use material. Just tack it on there, staple it.
Kendra suggested seamless pearls. Nate says he's still waiting on more flash colors. Caroline suggested teal.
I'll do a teal on there. That would be pretty.
So Shirley said, ask again. So you leave the tape on until you varnish your resin?
I leave that tape on until I'm ready to put the hangers on. It stays on when I'm resining. It stays on if I'm varnishing. I do not take it off until I'm ready to put my hangers on and put it up for sale. I think we need one more
No, you're going to stick with two.
These were my starter colors. So I let them pick after that. I know, I was thinking purple too.
Purple and green, white.
Let's go with dioxazine violet. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Give me that 10 by 20. We're doing a 8-cup flip cup. I'm sorry, guys. I had this all planned out. I totally forgot. 10 by 20. It gets me a 16 by 20. Yes, we did in the beginning. I had you checked. You don't have Alzheimer's. He got 29 on 30 on his Alzheimer's test. So I don't think he has Alzheimer's. He's just not listening.
It might be a lack of sleep too. Allie says, and there's $57 of paint on it.
Yeah, there's 13 on every shelf, and I have 8 shelves. So.
Sandra's got a good question. What is the difference between the grades of canvas?
Well, it all depends where you want to sell your paintings. Because if you're going to try a gallery, you really should do gallery wraps.
Michael's rates.
Michael's, if you're buying the value packs, those are student grade. They're fine. I put rate, when I resin them, they're just as nice as, you know, not the gallery wraps, but the level 2s. Level 2s have the double frame. The level 1s have 1 frame, and these have 2. Let me see if I can pop it and show you. Of course, I have gloves on. I'll do it this way. So you're getting 2 frames. There's one on the outside and there's one on the inside. And there's a little rubber gasket in there. And that's the extra support and extra frame. And that's because it's this thick. So when you do put that painter's tape on, really push on the edge really well so your paint doesn't get up under there. Okay. I'm going to set that aside while we do our cups. So I think I can fit, let me see how many I can fit. We'll do 7. Yeah. 7.
But you got 8 colors.
That has nothing to do with it.
I thought you liked even numbers.
I do like even numbers. I am spraying these cups, by the way.
WD-40.
Yes, I don't want the paint to stick. Usually when the paint sticks, it's your favorite color. It never comes out. But if your paint's watery, it does come out.
Maryland says that's a 16 by 20.
This is a 10 by 20. He had grabbed the wrong canvas, and I made him take it back. All right, so do we want black or do we want white for our dense color? Hi, Diane.
Good night, Diane.
Yes, you can watch it. It'll upload right after we're done.
Oh, we got 3 blacks. We got 4 black background, 1 white. Sandra says white. Michelle
I think
black.
the black will be better. Yeah, the black will be better. So we got that gold. When you got metallics, the gold, the black looks better.
White. I'm with the majority. I say white.
You're with the majority. You said white. The majority was black.
Well, there's a lot more white. Oh, no. There's more people saying black.
They know me so well.
See you next week, Diane.
Okay, then I'm going to
Good night, Carol Ann.
go next with the Prussian blue. Carol Ann's leaving too.
Yep.
And then our lime.
Pam is just joining us. Welcome, Pam.
And then we'll go with our purple. Do I want purple there? No, I'll go with the Grumba or the Soho Phthalo blue, green blue. Oh, I went on Dick Blick. I've never ordered from there before, and I found that phthalo turquoise, deep turquoise that I love. So we'll be having that next week, hopefully, if my order comes.
Stephanie Brown's got a question. She says she has a painting that I plan to pour on, and I've tightened it up a couple of times just to have it sag again. Should I still use it for a pour?
You can. You could probably put a piece of cardboard underneath it when you pour on it and let it dry with the cardboard under there. That might help tighten it up a little bit, but it's going to take longer to dry because you're not going to have the air underneath. I'm going to give it just a little shot of white too, and then I'm going to go back with just a couple of those colors. I have to break it up a little bit because it looks like a clown party in there right now. Let's go back with this so I can use it up.
Valente wants to know, do you have a full A to Z beginning from scratch shopping list? That's a good question.
It's not from A to Z. It's just all mixed up. And I tried to get in there to change some things around. It lets me move things to the top, but it doesn't let me sort. And that's what I don't like about it, because I really want it to be able to sort. But there's...
So
it's not a big page. I mean, I think I might have maybe 90 items on there, so it's not too bad. It's not like it's 5 pages long.
Mary says she's still here, but the nurse just brought her pain meds.
Uh-oh.
She might fall asleep.
She's
so
going to go night-night.
Night, y'all, now. Good night, Mary. Thank you for joining us.
Get better. Alan's mom's in the hospital, too. She had her knee done today. Okay, let me set these aside. This is going to be fun trying to flip these cups next to each other.
Monty said, is it available for us?
What's that?
I think you're shopping.
My shop? Yeah, it's, if you go down below the video, there's a link to my Amazon shop. Click on there and it takes you right to my shop.
Okay, Rick's got a question. Is white acrylic house paint okay?
Yes.
And he, in particular, named Bear.
Yes, as long as it's satin finish. Do not use flat. It'll be too chalky. It'll rub off. Oh, I got those a little too close together on that side.
You got room for another cup?
No. This ought to be interesting. I got a party right there. Give me my Pepsi. Just wait for those to finish dropping.
39 bottles of paint on the wall.
Why is Stephanie saying 56? Okay.
Stephanie lost count.
All right. Actually, I'm going to pull these to this side. Okay. You ready? I'm ready.
Okay, so which cup has the ball under it?
Did someone ask that, really?
No.
Oh, that's what you said? Yes. Which cup has the ball under it? Good one, Alan. I knew that was going to go over this
Nancy
side.
says, hello everyone. First time joining live. Been following you, Christina, for the past couple of weeks. Thanks for all your tips and love your work.
Thank you.
Nancy, glad you could join us.
Welcome to the party room. Oh, they're being good tonight. Nicole's not here, that's why. That's who we're missing. She's probably watching The Bachelorette. Okay. Ooh, baby.
Very galaxy, Nancy.
It
Waiting
is.
for the cake.
I don't like this big band of gold I got in here. Let me torch it and see if I can get something to come up through it before I move it. Nope. Hopefully we can stretch it out. So the first pass with the torch, and I get this question all the time, what is the torch for? The torch is to pop your air bubbles on your first pass, and then I set it aside. I don't try to get cells up with the torch until I'm done moving it around.
Nate wants cake, right?
I had cake Saturday. You could have had cake Saturday. I gotta move it this way. Okay.
Oh, now Allie's joining in. She says, that's what I heard.
What?
Making cake.
Making cake. Virtual cake. I prefer pie. I like pie and cookies, and lemon bars.
Dan says, I really need cake to relieve stress.
I'm not a cake eater. I bake them, but I just don't. I'm not a cake eater.
That's a lot of paint. Yeah, I agree, April. That's a lot of paint. That's a lot of colors.
See, with the gallery wraps, you got to really watch your corners because they don't cover well because it's so deep.
And it says, or cinnamon rolls. Cake or cinnamon rolls?
Oh, that's the one job I had at the bakery. Every day I had to make the cinnamon rolls before we left.
It's like, now I want cinnamon rolls. Rick says, oh, yum, lemon bars.
Yep, lemon bars are delish.
Oh, we're taking orders?
I don't know how fresh they'd be when they get there.
That wasn't part of the drawing, was it?
No. Let's see what we got
Now
here.
it says, hello, first time joining, but been watching for a while. Thank you for your tips. Glad you could join us, Monica. Patty Ann says, like the center near the pink stripe over the huge cells.
We got that one big one right there, but there's some, I don't know what color that was because that magenta is not magenta anymore there. It's got to be the copper mixing with something. But whatever this is, it's coming. It's just going to take a little time to get it up there.
Mylene has a question for you.
Sure.
Good night, Carolyn. Thank you for joining us. Mylene was asking, how long does the premixed paint stay? I still have premixed paints before my surgery, and it will take time for me to get back in the form.
Mylene, they'll last you for months, honey. I've got these creative inspirations up here that I mixed up in February. They're perfectly fine. There's no separation at all. Just shake them a little bit. Maybe add an extra drop of silicone to them to freshen them up, but they'll last you a while.
Nate says, can I choose this when I win?
Do you like this, Nate? It's kind of galaxy looking on the screen, isn't it? Kind of, sort of. So that's it for that one.
Shelly's giving you some hearts.
So, you know, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, click below. Come join the crowd. We have fun every Monday night. The sponsor giveaway will be a painting of the winner's choice. I have paintings up to size 18 by 24s. Your pick. You pick what you want. Well, if you watch my videos, you know which painting was your favorite. Most of them are available. So if you want to look at them closer, most of them I have in my Etsy shop. It's just like the past month I have not put anything new in there because I haven't had time. But pick, you'll be able to pick the one you want. So keep that in mind. The drawing's going to be Wednesday. Just going to be a short little video done by myself announcing the winner and how to contact me.
Sherry's saying leave it.
I am going to leave it because this is starting to develop here. And if the painting that you pick is not resined, I will resin it for you. That's going to be part of your gift from me for sponsoring my channel. So there's still time to get in. Click on that little $sign down there and donate to the channel, or go below and hit the PayPal link, and you can donate that way privately as well. But
Let's welcome Rivas QB from the Philippines. Thank you for joining us.
That's one of Mylene's friends.
Yeah.
So guys, I think we're going to call it quits for tonight. It's almost 11.
And Shirley says her birthday is Wednesday. She hopes she wins.
That would be so cool.
Sandra loves your idea of the nails in the bottle.
You know, there's got to be something else though. I'm still pondering that. I mean, they do get rusty and I change them out, but I thought about maybe dipping them in resin because resin's not going to come off there. At first I thought nail polish, but I thought it would chip down and go in the paint. But I might dip them in resin.
Ellen wants to know if we can get a close-up.
Yes, I'm going to bring it up.
Yes, that's a good point, Deborah. Fine galvanized nails.
Stainless steel. Yeah. Those
Elena?
Huh?
Elena suggested pencil erasers.
Pencil erasers? I'll dig out the hole and put them on. I don't know. Those holes are pretty big on there. But there's all your cell magic. It's loaded. So this will totally look different next week when I show you the dried. And the runoff is a hot mess, but we might be able to pull a couple out of there. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We had fun again, and we always have fun. Congrats to all the winners. Contact me through my email, ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com.
Remember, Nate, if you win, you get a choice. This could be your painting.
Yes, it could be.
It'd be about 3 weeks before.
Yeah, it'd be 3 weeks before you get it, though. So, like I said, if you want to get in on the sponsor giveaway, which is Wednesday, donate with the little $sign down here or the PayPal link. Winner's choice. And we will probably be doing another giveaway at 30. And then we'll probably do another one at 50. They'll give us a little break to get caught up with everything.
And the way the sponsor or the subscribers are.
Yeah, when we're getting.
I want to thank everyone.
Yeah, we went from 10,000 in June to 24,000 today. So I'm just flabbergasted. So we must be doing something right. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you all next Monday. But stay tuned. I've got new videos coming up this week, and we will do another resin. So I will be filming those starting tomorrow. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys.
Good night, everyone.